Today's video is just me kind of talking through my process of how I plan to start to go on my bulk, or if you're seriously looking to build some lean muscle on your glute or gain some weight, anything like that, but you don't really know where to begin, then maybe this video might help, because I'm just going to kind of talk through the plan and the steps that I think about, the main important things, just before you embark on your kind of bulking, building, gaining weight journey. Now, this video is all about kind of not being overcomplicated, and hopefully you'll realize from this video that it is quite simplistic. Now, tracking calories is a must if you are trying to consciously gain weight, muscle. That is quite important, so you do need to definitely track. Use an app like MyFitnessPal. It's probably one of the most widely available and simple ones to use, and a lot of foods are on there. If they're not, then you can plug them in yourself. So I would strongly recommend writing out a plan, or just calculating how many calories you should be eating if you want to gain, and then maybe seeing what you usually already eat throughout the day and plugging it into MyFitnessPal. Now, you might find out from that you might be eating too much or too little, or just need to increase it slightly, and you can adapt and change that by, for example, in your porridge, adding a few more oats, adding a banana, adding some seeds. I don't track as much, but when I am on a conscious bulk, I do track. I've got my lovely little Reshma Fitness app, my really nice meal plans on there, so everything's already on there. It looks nice. I do consciously increase my calories. I usually do that just before I go full on into calorie counting. I will gradually maybe track my oats, and instead of eating like 55 grams of oats like I will maybe increase it to about 60 for a week. It's quite a good idea if you are someone that maybe struggles with increasing your calories or struggles with eating loads of food. You might find it difficult. Just increase things by increments before you're kind of ready to do the whole shebang. If the calories are a little bit difficult to reach and you can't eat everything, then start small. Start where you're comfortable. Also, this is more one for you guys rather than me, but protein is incredibly important, and I have that plugged in my clients' heads. I have that plugged in people that follow me. I center my meals kind of around my protein, pick a protein source, and then work around it to pick my carb. Protein does help build, obviously with rest and recovery, build muscle, and it will help us lose fat as well. So when we are in our bulking phase, if you are someone that maybe struggles with protein, maybe if you're vegetarian or vegan, then this is probably one for you guys to kind of just think about and prioritize as well. In terms of working out, what type of workouts am I doing right now? Now, I always, if I'm not fully eating in a caloric surplus, I will still always focus on my weight training and ensure that I am progressively overloading, which is increasing my weight slowly, adding supersets, and kind of getting out of my comfort zone. Now that hopefully gyms do remain to stay open, I can finally kind of go back into consistency and consistently lifting heavy weight. I've noticed a lot more about myself, especially when I'm training on my own, that when I am using a particular weight and I'm lifting, even if it's like on a machine, sometimes I can maybe do 10 reps, but then I might stop, like I might give up, or kind of be like, yeah, that was good, that's enough. But I need to make my muscles quiet, I need to make myself quiet, I need to make myself come off that like leg press or leg extension or stand up after those hip thrusts, and I need to be like not able to walk. Not in a serious injury way. Don't, go crazy, especially if you're new. Everyone knows their limits. I know my limit. I know when I'm pushing too heavy, but I also know when I'm pushing too light, and I know I can get another 1, 2, 3 reps in there. For example, even if I'm doing like a heavy hip thrust, if I've been doing 10 reps and I can only do 5 reps on this really, really heavy hip thrust weight, then that is still amazing. I'm still pushing myself, and those things are going to help you build and grow. So currently the type of exercises I am doing are, personally my goal is to obviously gain bigger legs and bigger glutes. So when I'm exercising, I do progressively overload on all of my exercises, upper body and lower body, but I am just going to be talking about lower body here because it is my goal, my own goal, and I guess a lot of women that are, or men that are watching this are probably in the same same bubble. So my workouts haven't really changed too much. They've just increased in kind of progress in terms of weights. You shouldn't really switch up the type of exercise you're doing either really that much. So obviously I'm continuing with heavy hip thrust, heavy sumo deadlifts, barbell, dumbbell deadlift, heavy RDL, so Russian deadlift. Single leg things I add in a lot more as well, especially if I'm lifting a lot heavier. I like to throw in a less heavy, less intense day, but still challenging, such as step up, kickbacks on the cables, pistol squats, pistol seated squats, of course machines such as kind of leg press, leg extension, leg curl, abduction, adductor are probably my fave. But every time I feel like that was too easy, you know, I could easily reach 10 reps on that exercise and that weight, it's time to increase the weight, honey. You rest and you recover and you go again, and that is what you do. Obviously make sure you're stretching before, stretching after, warming up. So finally, when you are embarking on a goal, and this might be a fat loss, weight loss goal for you, it's no different to a weight gain, muscle gain goal, but it is just limiting those distractions. They might be friends, family, alcohol, late nights, anything like that. So obviously when you have a goal and you are on a, let's say, meal plan, whether that's a caloric deficit or a caloric surplus, you don't really want to be in it forever. But that's just how I kind of plan my bulking, gaining muscle kind of phase, just to kind of be conscious and mindful of everything, make sure I've got a workout program in place. And I say program because you do need to be progressing the workout plan in terms of the challengingness of it, if that's a word, or increasing the weights, you know, things like that. And again, with the meal program, they also need to be progressive as well. So hopefully you found this video useful. I will probably start consciously bulking maybe in the next few weeks, depending on what's going on. Obviously it's still kind of summer where it's quite social and stuff, so I might start bulking maybe towards the end of the summer, but I'm still kind of progressively overloading my weights, my workouts, pushing myself a little bit more. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video for more videos like this, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram as well, where I post a lot more health and fitness related content and videos. Thank you so much. See you on my next video.